Hi, my name is Chris Cave. I'm a health coach and weight loss consultant, and thank you very much for inviting me to your group. We had a great session a few weeks ago. Thank you to John for inviting me to do it, and feedback was really good. So glad you all enjoyed it. And for those that missed it, I just thought I'd do a quick review of what you missed. So you're trying to stay active in April and obviously the rest of the year as well, and especially during lockdown, it's really important to try and stay active. As we get older, like I am, it's really important to look after our body. So we need to prevent things like osteoporosis, brittle bones, aches and pains as we get older. You know, when you like wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, everything creaks, and yeah, you look down and your belly's starting to hang out and you start to get that extra chin and you just feel lack of energy, lethargic. So we're going to stop that. People say to me, yeah, but I haven't got time, Chris. I haven't got time to stay fit and healthy and active. You don't need to. So I help all my clients find time to stay active, get fit and healthy, and just change their life and last longer, basically. And it's quite easy to do. So in the session, we talked about lots of different ways that you can do it, even if you haven't got time. And at the end of the day, if something clicks up here in your head and you're determined and motivated to do it, you will find time. Now, I'm just going to give you examples. So as you can see, by the mountains behind me, I'm in Wales. Okay, so I haven't got all my mini gym equipment here. So you're thinking, well, how can you keep fit even if you're miles away from where you are, or if you're on holiday, or if you're rushing around at home? It's so easy to do. Anyone can find 5-10 minutes a day. So I just picked up some examples here. Okay, luckily I found one of my weights, but also I found a tin of beans because you might not have everything to hand. You can still do exercises with your legs, a weight, bottle, can, a weight, anything you've got, and just this can. You can do bicep curls. Just do those for a minute or two every hour or so throughout the day. Quite easy to do. You can do some hammer curls. Anything is possible. If you've got a bench nearby, you're in the park or you just on your sofa, you can do some tricep dips. So with tricep dip, you put your hands to your side, just lower your body down like so. We can do squats. Squats are easy to do. You do it in your kitchen. So I'm just going to use this as an example. So from the squats, just squatting down, so pushing my hips to the back of the room, keeping my chest proud. See how easy that is? Just keep doing those and you'll certainly feel that in the legs. Oh, it feels really good. Just simple things like that. I mean, there's a bench here. I could do some press ups in the park if I wanted to. You just run on the spot. It's quite easy to do. Anyone can do that in the kitchen. Run up and down the stairs. How long does it take to run up and down the stairs? Easy. So you've got no excuses if you haven't got time. So what I do is I help people to get fit and regain their health. And I mainly deal with busy professionals that happen to be parents, because they're the ones who tend to, they're prioritizing the kids' time. They're running a taxi service for them, cooking their dinners, looking after them, taking them to school and back. And often as parents, we don't have that much time to keep fit and healthy, even if we want to. So those are just a few tips of doing it. At the end of the day, the most important thing to think is, well, I want to live long enough to see my kids and maybe their kids grow up, have time to run around the playing field with them, go to the park, play football. And 5 years ago, I was overweight, I had no energy, I was lethargic. My son used to complain because I couldn't play football with him or keep up with him in the park. I'd have to have a nap in the afternoon when he wanted to play. Whereas now, I have more energy than him, which he finds really frustrating. And I'm like, right, let's go to the park, let's do this, let's do that. And I have so much energy, it's unbelievable. I will literally jump out of bed at 5:30, 6 in the morning. I'm so excited to get things done and keep fit and healthy. And that I didn't used to have that, but once you create all that extra energy inside, you know why you're doing it because something's clicked in there. You found what we call it in coaching world, like the why under the why, as to why you want to do something. So for me, 5 years ago, my son said to me, "Oh, Daddy, you've got moves," and he used to go to sleep with his head on my stomach because he said it was so nice and round. That was not good. Then we had health checks at work, and the nurse said my BMI was too high, blood sugar levels was too high, cholesterol, the visceral fat, which is a really dangerous fat around all your organs, was too high. And to me, that was really scary. It was a wake-up call. So from that point on, I knew why I needed to get fit and lose weight. My son, when we come to Wales, says, "Oh, Daddy, I can't wait for my kids to come here, and oh, by the way, you can look after them." So I'm like, okay, cheap babysitter. But yeah, I really want to see my grandkids. So by looking after my health now, it's an investment the future. So for a lot of people, they say, oh, it's easy to lose weight. You just get a leaflet or you just join Weight Watchers. Well, yeah, you can, but does that really work? You've got to be determined to do it. And if it's that easy to do, we'd all be thin, wouldn't we? We'd all be really fit and healthy anyway. So at the end of the day, you need to do it. And the most important thing is accountability, having that other person or other people to keep you accountable and to help you, to support you, and just say, we can do this, we can do this. And just by checking in, I mean, I can train myself in the gym, but I have a personal trainer, I have a life coach, to constantly accountability and pushing yourself. It's so important. Even though I'm in Wales, supposed to be relaxing at the moment, I still do exercise, still go for a walk. I mean, there's loads of lambs over there, there's ponies, I've got keep a bike here, and just do an hour a day. It's just so nice, and then you can chill and relax afterwards. So there you go. I don't even have Netflix here, don't need it, because so much beautiful things to do. But so often people say to me, well, what can I do for a starter to get healthy? So what I call my gatekeeper habits. The gatekeeper habits are just really easy things you can do, like a quick win. So some easy tips, like top 3 tips, for example. Number 1 is, like, when you go shopping, don't go on an empty stomach, because you're more likely, think about it, to eat unhealthy food, because you'll be craving things when you're hungry, and you'll be like, oh, there's a 2-for-1 offer on biscuits or cakes, I'll just have that. Or, oh yeah, I feel really hungry, oh, let's just have a takeaway tonight, let's just buy some ready meals, rather than getting some nice natural green vegetables, or some meat and prepare it yourself, or some nice fish, because you think, oh, that's going to take 15-20 minutes, half an hour to prepare and cook. I'll just get something and put it in the microwave that's full of sugars and salts and nasties. So processed food, which is really not good for you. So make sure you have something to eat before you go shopping. And so, for example, you're just starting to learn to run or walk, and you sort of get home from work and you're really tired, and you're like, I don't want to do it now, I don't know where everything is. Well, I guarantee, if first thing in the morning, if you're already prepared for it, so you've got your trainers by the front door, you've got your music ready, you've got your towel, you've got your water, everything's ready for you, your kit is ready, guarantee you're twice as likely to do it, maybe 3 times more likely to do it, than if you just come home, you're like, if you've had a really bad day and you get home, last thing you probably want to do is go out, go to the gym, go for a walk, go for a run, whatever. But if your stuff's there and you're that motivated, and you're like, well, actually, it will do me good, because I'm also a mental health first aider, and I work with loads of people on the mental health that they've had during lockdown. And the best thing you can do is, honestly, go outside, get the vitamin D from the sun. To get that fresh air. I mean, in Wales here, it's so fresh, it literally knocks you out, because there's no pollution, and it's so clean and fresh. And you can even do that in cities. If you happen to live in the West Midlands, you can still go out to the countryside and get some fresh air, and just feel really, really good on your skin. And it feels amazing, doesn't it? And then you'll sleep better and your stress levels go down. Because if you want to keep fit and healthy, you've got to have, it's not just the losing weight through not eating or just doing exercise. There's everything else as well. Sleep is so important, and stress as well. If you're stressed and you're not sleeping well, your body won't recover, it won't repair itself, it won't process all your food properly. So if you've made that effort to have a really good salad, but you're really, really stressed out, and all your hormones are all over the place, and you're moving around, your body's not going to process all that good food properly, is it? So it's a bit of everything. So with my clients, I don't just say, right, don't eat this or do some exercise. It's the whole bigger picture. I call it my secret sauce. So it's like your habit changes, your sleep, your stress, the time of day you eat, how you eat. Yeah. If you're walking around and you're eating a sandwich or you're eating something, it's not going to process well, is it? It's not good for you. If you're sitting there watching Line of Duty late at night, eating your dinner, that's not good for you either. Even if you have something really healthy, it's not, because you're stressed out. You're like, and you're concentrating on the telly. So what happens when you concentrate on the telly? Your brain doesn't realise that you're probably full, so you keep on eating, or you start craving things. You don't need to, because your body, the brain's not telling the body it's full, because you're concentrating on, Ben Copper's Line of Duty. So anyway, I hope you found this useful with these tips. I've got loads more tips, so just get in contact with me if you want some more tips, because I love helping people. And I only tell people what I've learned from my experience, and I used to be much bigger, really healthy. Now I'm a lot fitter. Not perfect, not Sylvester Stallone or Joe Wicks, but I'm a 48-year-old dad, and I'm where I want to be, and you can do it. Okay, so if you want to get in contact with me, find me on LinkedIn. So it's Chris Cave, that's C-A-V-E. Look like this, obviously. Or you can look on my website, which is chriscavehealthcoach.com. Or you can send me an email at chriscavehealthcoach@gmail.com. Or you can ask John, or you can find me on Facebook, again, Chris Cave, C-A-V-E. There's a few Chris Caves, but I'm sure you'll find me playing a great top. So it's up to you. If you want any help, I'm always here to help. And I hope you enjoyed this, and just to stay active. It's so good to stay active, isn't it? Okay, I'll speak to you soon, and thank you for watching.